What's up everyone, I'm Kyle from Driving and Vibing, and today we're going to do a head-to-head comparison between two 2000 watt inverter generators, so stick around. Today we're comparing the Dirty Hand Tools 2000 watt inverter generator stacked up against the industry standard, the Honda EU2000i companion inverter generator. Now, earlier this week we reviewed the Dirty Hand Tool generator. It's new to us, it's new to the market, and it's relatively inexpensive. But to give it a true test, we did want to compare it to the Honda. We're going to be talking about some of the price differences, the engine differences, some specs on the generator, and then we'll end up with a decibel level noise comparison on how loud they are when they're running. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. We'll start with the price. This is one category where Dirty Hand Tools is going to take the cake. The price of it is $444 on Amazon. It's pretty inexpensive. And the Honda EU2000i companion generator starts at around $1,099. So really a huge price difference. So if you're looking for an inexpensive inverter generator with 2000 watts, Dirty Hand Tools will take the cake. If your budget is 500 bucks or less, then it's really no reason to watch the rest of this video because it is extremely affordable, and at 444 bucks, that's pretty good. But as far as the size comparison goes, we'll go ahead and jump into comparing these two. You can see them in the background here. They're pretty much the same size. The Dirty Hand Tools generator is a little thinner and a little taller, and the Honda is, you know, a little more condensed it feels like, but it is wider. The Honda weighs 51 pounds, Dirty Hand Tools weighs 46 pounds. Not that big of a difference, and they both have a really nice handle on them to make it easy to carry. So, you know, as far as size goes and weight, they're almost the same. Dirty Hand Tools just barely takes the cake on this one. Alright, so as far as the wattage of these two generators go, they both produce a peak of 2000 watts. And that is pretty standard with these size inverter generators. As far as continuous wattage goes, the Honda produces a continuous wattage of 1600 and the Dirty Hand Tool produces 1700. Both of these generators market runtime as one of their selling points, and those are tests they do in the best conditions inside their factories. So what really matters to us is the runtime and how they perform whenever they're hooked up to our RV, like we're going to be using them in most cases. To do this test, we filled them both up with gas and ran them bone dry, did it multiple times, and what we found out is that the Honda continuously gets more than 7 hours into the 8-hour range of runtime. The Dirty Hand Tools was operating between 5 and 6 hours on a tank of gas, and every time it shut off, I was surprised how quickly it ran out of gas. So if you plan on heavy generator usage over years and years, the Honda can actually save you money by how much of an increased runtime it has compared to the Dirty Hand Tools. So we really like the Honda as far as runtime goes. Now, looking at the front of each of these generators, talking about the receptacles they both have, we love that this Honda EU2000i companion has a 30 amp receptacle. That is great for us. It makes sure we're getting maximum energy into the RV. It also has one 120 AC receptacle, and it has the option for parallel connections, so you can stack some of these generators together to get enough wattage to run something more powerful like the AC or anything that's going to take up more electricity. Now, the Dirty Hand Tools, as far as receptacles, you can look at the front of it here. It has two 120 AC receptacles. It also has a 12 volt DC lighter and a USB receptacle. So it has some cool options, but it doesn't have that 30 amp, which could be a deal breaker to some folks. And also be noted that the Dirty Hand Tools does not have the connections to parallel it up with another one to get more electricity. So that could be a deal breaker as well. We like the Honda again with these very simple, straightforward connections and also the opportunity to parallel connect. And now I guess it is time to get into the decibel test. So before we run the test, let me show you how we're going to be measuring it. We're going to be using just our iPad with the app Decibel Reader. Let's see. So yeah, here you go. You can see that. Oh, let's see. I hope you can. Yeah, you can see the numbers right there. Now let me tell you this. this isn't going to give you a very accurate decibel reading as far as really scientific testing goes. But what it will do is give us a good base to compare these two generators to each other. We'll be doing it from equidistance, and we'll have both the generators set up in alignment with the camera and with this decibel reader. So we'll show you real time how these are stacking up. We'll do one test in eco mode and one test full on out mode. So let me start these up. We'll start with the Dirty Hand Tools, then go to the Honda. So I'll get these running and just wait 1 second and we'll have the test underway. All right, so I just got the Dirty Hand Tools cranked up and it is in eco mode. So we're getting between 63 and 64 decibels. Let me shut that off and get the Honda going on eco mode and we'll see what we compare it to. All right, now the Honda is humming along. 55, so by this measurement, that's almost 10 decibels difference. And let me tell you right now, what I'm hearing is with the Honda, it's a much lighter rumble. Whenever the Dirty Hand Tools was going, it was definitely louder than this Honda right now, and it felt looser. It felt like stuff was rattling around, which was probably causing that extra noise and decibels. So both didn't sound loud, but the Dirty Hand Tools definitely felt like and sounded like stuff rattling around a little more. So I'm gonna go back to the Dirty Hand Tools and put it on full mode and test that noise. All right, so we got the Dirty Hand Tools going in full out mode, and here is what we're getting for a read. Right around 68, full mode. All right, and lastly, here is the Honda in full mode, not in eco form. Let's see what we're working with. 64, that's pretty quiet. I have to say, noticeable difference between the two generators running. Both are relatively quiet, but the Honda just runs very smoothly and it's not rattling around at all. So let me shut this off and we'll wrap up the video. Just 1 second. All right, so there is the decibel test. Pretty fun to learn that type of stuff. It is a noticeable difference with the Honda. It takes the cake in that category, as I pretty much expected. But rest assured, both are relatively quiet in the grand scheme of things as far as inverter generators go. One final note I'd like to bring up is that the Dirty Hand Tools generator is not for sale in California, and you're not allowed to use it in California because of what I'm guessing is the exhaust of the unit and the pollution that it creates. So just know that there are state restrictions, California only, with the Dirty Hand Tools generator. But at the end of the day, if price is the only thing that matters, Dirty Hand Tools, I would say, is the way to go. And you'll still get a good product. But with the Honda, paying that $1,099, that's a big chunk in the beginning. But really, the performance of it, and I think that it will last a lot longer. It has that non-shaky sound to it whenever it's running. And I really appreciate that noise because it makes me think that it was put together well and it's going to last a long time. So thank you all so much for watching. Let us know what you think. We hope to do some more of these generator comparisons in the future. We would love to see what's the best on the market for the price. But as everyone knows, the Honda is the gold standard. Give us your input. Tell us what generators you're using and how they've been working for you. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see y'all next time. Later on.